Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. We are back with the Niche to Profit Show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I swear that ka-ching. So I know my director, he's not an eBay guy. He doesn't understand the ka-ching. He just, and it's, you guys know the ka-ching, right? You get it. You get it. So we are lucky they can hear you. Yes. He talks in my ear. So, yay. So I have an in-studio guest again. Woohoo. And as if you've been with me since we started this show way back when, like
April?
2 months ago. Yeah. She was my very, very first guest on the show. And she is a very, very big part of my business and keeping me organized. So I've brought Dawn Ralston back. Diva Dawn. Yes.
There's that again.
I know. And he wonders why we laugh when we hear that ka-ching. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't laugh because maybe we're like encouraging,
That could be.
Overuse of the ka-ching. But it does get us excited, I must say. The ka-ching, in fact, I think I heard mine go off right before the show, but it's like way over yonder, so I haven't checked it yet. I hope it sold something juicy.
Oh, I hope it's something really good.
Yeah, it might be yours, though.
No, it wasn't. Mine's on silent.
Oh, so it was mine.
It was yours.
Yay, yay. I wish we could have that for Amazon sales, too.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, because I've got all of my eBay stuff over on Amazon now as merchant fulfilled.
How cool. Have you sold anything yet?
I have. I sold a freaking $100 abalone shell. Yeah, except Amazon doesn't do the ka-ching. And, the crazy thing is when you do merchant fulfilled over there, they charge shipping, too. So I got, $5 shipping credit on that, but...
Hey, every little bit helps.
I love it. People think I'm crazy when I talk about abalone shells. And
I would never have thought to put that on Amazon. If I was looking for one, I wouldn't have gone looking on Amazon.
We got to get everything on Amazon. We're working on that. Everything. The glass, the collectibles, the weird stuff, everything that is allowed, I should say. Because there are some things you can't, like used clothing and shoes. But, there is so much stuff you can put over there. You guys, there's so much stuff you can put over there that you have on eBay. And why not? Why not? It's just another way to sell your stuff.
But you got to get processes in place if you're going to have something on two venues, because you've got to remember to get that off of eBay now.
So, which brings us to the topic of this show is those systems and processes and organization that you need to run your home-based e-commerce business. And we were talking about this on the way over here of, I was thinking, I just don't know of anyone else with your niche. There's lots of organizers out there. You got people that'll come, clear out your closet and, fine-tune things, whatever that. I've never had one of those, but you specifically cater to the needs of e-commerce sellers.
Absolutely. Specializing in things like inventory and processes, taxes. I don't want to organize a closet. That's not fun for me. Ugh. But give me some good inventory. Let me get my hands on that. I was helping a friend pack some up today, and we were organizing it as we were packing it up for a move. Mm-hmm. So it's important that you do it through all stages of your business.
Well, that's how you and I first connected. We'd been Facebook friends, and I knew of you through some different stuff. But I think we'd met at some eBay radio party stuff, and then it was like I was moving to Vegas, and I was like, oh.
And I made the mistake of saying, Danny, will you need any help? And she said, sure.
It was not a mistake. It was not a mistake. But that's really, I moved here and we packed up in Reno because I moved here from Reno. Packed up in Reno. We used a moving truck to move everything. And it was a Friday night. And we didn't get the truck loaded. I think it was like 2:00 in the morning when we were finally finished. We flew down, the truck drove down, got here, and I had to get not only my household put, back, but I needed to be back up and running to ship on Monday.
And we were. I came over on Sunday and we kicked butt.
Didn't miss a day of business.
And the first thing we did actually concentrate on was you gave me the list of the things we were actually looking for that you knew you needed to ship. Mm-hmm. So to put those aside so they didn't get lost.
And since then, I don't know. I've lost count of the moves, but there's been a few.
There's been a couple, maybe 4 or 5.
Shh. You'd think I was like a military family or something. I don't know. I get bored and want a new place. So.
And you're always looking for more room for inventory.
Yeah. My husband's gotten used to it. And we've been married, it'll be 20 years this year. And he's given up on complaining about moving again. He's actually ready this time.
Is he demanding his own parking space in the garage again?
No, I finally trained him that garages are not for cars.
Yeah, it's only 115 out here in the summer. He can handle that. I got him one of those nice little silver things to put in his windshield. I can give you a backup one for the back window too.
Perfect.
I got it free.
Perfect. He'll be happy. Yeah, and my mom's over in the live chat, and she's going, moving again? we just moved, Mom. No, we're not moving until we buy this time. We are buying our next house. I have a very clear picture of what it's going to look like this time.
So there'll be no getting bored with it?
Oh, no, because it's going to be... the thing is, when I own it, if I get bored with it, I can remodel it. There you go. Can't do that now. I'm kind of stuck. But so don't freak out, Mom. Don't freak out. So, you bring back a good point. So moving, obviously, it's been a process every time. It has been basically the same system to move, which goes back to having those things in place because people are already going, hey, I'm moving. You're going to come help. But you know what? I bet Dawn would be happy to guide you on that process.
I would. I'd love to help you and at least put you on the road, let you know what the right steps are so that you can put your business right back up. Because the last thing you want is to move, have all this stuff going on, and still not be making any money. Because I don't know about you, but moving into a new place, there's always all these little expenses that you don't really think about it. You need different light sockets. You need extra extension cords. You've got the deposits for this thing and that. And that's the last time you want to shut your store down and stop your streams of income.
Yeah, that I think I have closed my store once, like in the last 3 years, because it just kills me to do that. It's too much cash flow to give up. Just no.
Yeah, my sales sucked because I closed mine for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and it was not good.
And it was so rough while you were on that cruise.
I know, it was awful.
Soaking up the sun. Is there sun in Alaska? I guess there's sun in Alaska.
It was 62 degrees, but it was still fun.
I guess it's warm to them. But
it was. They were all out loving it.
Yeah. So, and really, this is what Dawn has done now for the last several years for me with my business, is really helped me with those points of focus. Because I am, like most entrepreneurs, I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of ideas. I want to create this product over here, and I want to do this, and I want to list this, all that stuff, and our brains just get so full of this stuff. And my weakness is taking all that stuff and then logically putting it into prioritizing in an order. And Dawn actually helps me on a daily basis with that. We share to-do lists. So she's like my accountability partner. And that has just been tremendously helpful.
It's really helpful to have an accountability partner. You'll look at things and say, okay, Dawn, why aren't you doing this? Mm-hmm. Because I may accomplish 20 things in a day, but there's a couple pivotal things I'll avoid. I'm no better than anybody else. Believe me, I like to procrastinate. There are things I don't want to do. And it really helps to have somebody say, hey, that's important. I want to see that done tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it was just last week. My office, we'd moved Mom in. I did the More Fun, Bigger Profits event. And then I went off to Orlando for a week and I came home and my office was filled with all of the plush that I have listed in one of my stores. And I'm walking over stuff and I got boxes everywhere. And then I've got stuff piling up and I just was like, oh my gosh, I just don't even know where to start. Will you come over and just pinpoint me where to start? And she didn't even have to do that. You just sent me an email. And what'd you say? Pick the top 3 things that
absolutely what you have to get done, what you can't live without getting done. Just do those. And don't worry about all the other things you have to do. If you just get those 3 things done today, you will be really successful.
And the greatest thing you did was and email me when you're done.
Exactly. Because then I was going to give you 3 more.
I figured, yes. But actually, I just somehow the brain needed that little trigger of, whew, stop, look, do this one thing. Just do this one thing.
It's really important to have a process, because a process says, do this, then do this, then do that. And all you have to do is start and know that you just move on to the next step. You don't have to worry about that there's 20 steps. Just worry about the next one, the one you're doing, and then move on to the next one. Eventually you'll get there.
And she says it like it's so simple, I'm just saying.
It isn't when you're in the middle of it all.
That's why you're genius. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about a way that you have coming up for everybody to get these little things done.
Sounds great to me.
Millions of online sellers are looking for one identity to use in thousands of platforms. E-Rated manages your reputation by importing unlimited social media, marketplace, and behavioral data. It reveals your cross-platform performance, compares it with competitors, and calculates your e-worth. And it gives you the tools you need to improve sales and find room to grow. Discover your e-worth and your own reputation.
ShareYourReputation.com. I love those guys. Love those guys. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about something I think is really exciting that you have coming, because I know what's coming because you're local to me and we work together and you're part of the Be the App Mastermind program, and so I know what's coming for people, and it's really exciting to me that you have come up with a way to share all of these little tidbits with the world. So tell us about Camp Clutter Be Gone.
Well, Camp Clutter Be Gone came about because I was looking for something that would be fun, that would be help people start to figure out what areas of their business need to be organized or need some help. And I was looking for something to fill up some time in the summer, because summer we're not so crazy shipping. We may be hitting more garage sales and doing a little bit more sourcing than normal, but we still have to keep things in perspective. So I came up with this concept for Camp Clutter Be Gone, and it's going to be the month of July. Every day you get an email from me. You'll have a camp event or camp activity that we're going to do, and we're going to relate it to your business. And then you'll have a mission to do that day. The mission may take you 10 minutes. It may take you an hour, but no more than that. So because I don't want it to be something that takes your whole day. I want it to be something you can do in a small bite, see progress in your business. It's not revamping your entire inventory, because you don't have time for that in 10 minutes a day. Mm-hmm. But we're going to touch on all areas of your business. We're going to look at your photography. We're going to look at shipping areas. We're going to talk about your processes. We're going to talk about what office hours you keep. We're going to talk about your eBay store and doing some organization in that. We're going to hit on your inventory, and we're going to talk a little bit about your taxes and social media. And we're going to kind of be all over the place, but we're going to have fun doing it. And we're going to enjoy sharing it with each other and encouraging each other.
So I have a request.
Sure.
Whatever day we talk about taxes, can we make sure that s'mores is like the reward after that?
We actually have a day where we're talking about s'mores.
Oh, nice.
So what can I say? That's the whole topic that day.
It's not camp without s'mores.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
But I will warn you, there's a day when we have latrine duty too.
Ooh.
Yeah. But
Can we talk about delegation on that day?
Sure.
Okay.
So I think I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll give us a chance to explore different areas of our business and pinpoint where we need to put more work into it. It'll let us dabble in all sorts of little areas.
I know it's going to be good. I just know. I mean, you don't even have to tell me anymore. I'm so there.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
So I hope people come and sign up. It's at campclutterbegone.com. And you just sign up there. You'll get into the Facebook group. Just follow the links that you're given. And be ready to catch the camp bus on July 1st.
Oh, nice. Catching the bus.
Catching the bus.
So whether you guys, do you want to sit in the back hot, sweaty part of the bus or jump on board now and be ready?
Yep, get your vocal cords tuned. There's 99 bottles of beer on the wall to be sung.
Nice.
So I hope everybody will join in and do as many of the activities as possible, hopefully every day, because they're not tough.
So it's campclutterbegone.com. Is that B-E or just a B?
Either one will get you there.
Oh, very good. Very good. I was hoping you'd say that. I know. It's like the Danny app. I think I have like 20 different URLs that all go the same place. So any possible way somebody could misspell my name, you can get there.
You could get there still.
It's all good. Yep. So, and you guys should be able to see the website right now, Camp Clutter Be Gone. Awesome.
And I hope you get a fun little from the graphic. That's fun. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, and the thing that I know to be true about you is whatever you teach, whatever you lead, whatever you draw people to, you make it easy.
You have to, because if it's hard and if it's just work, I ain't doing it. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me neither.
Who's going to invest time in something that's just drudgery? That's why we sell on eBay, because we love it.
Yeah, I know. And it used to be easy. It still can be. If you get the systems in place.
That's right.
Yes. So you know what? We've got some really cool stuff to talk about, and I want to jump into first our store of the week, but I want to let people know why you want to nominate a store of the week. We did this for the first time last week, and we had Charmed by Dragons was our store of the week last week, and both the Charmed by Dragons store owner, Carolyn, I think she's in the chat today, and the person who nominated her, both are getting a Starbucks gift card. Yeah. And those are being pretty soon. When you see this picture, there's going to be a really cool little Niche to Profit show logo. I'm getting custom cards done for you guys. So that's the little bit, of what's going on there. So I figured Starbucks was a really good thing, because even if you don't drink the Venti Latte Mocha Choca Caramel Fudge Double Topping Light, even if you still want those mugs to resell. So,
and I like the strawberry frappuccinos.
They have smoothies now,
yes,
too.
Yes, they do.
They have smoothies that are good.
So I'm looking forward to getting my Starbucks card, because I nominated this week's store of the week.
Yes, you did. And why don't you tell us why you nominated Found Treasure Chest?
I really like the store. When I open up to that store on eBay, the header is so beautiful. It just draws me in. The colors are bright. And then I start looking at what's available to buy in the store, and I just keep scrolling. The decor pieces are beautiful. The pictures are amazing. And I just want to keep looking. If I had a spare $10,000 to spend, I'd be shopping in there till the cows came home.
I hear you. And I'm trying to pull it up. I've got it pulled up on there. It's just not wanting to scroll. It's like it's my computer.
And I know this is Wendy Reed's store.
Cooperating.
And she just has a beautiful eye. And she translates that so well in her photographs.
There we go.
Oh, look, cows.
Cows. You guys, I don't know what my computer's doing or what it's like not doing. It's time for a new one.
And it's really pretty much niched.
Yeah.
She focuses, I think, mostly on high-end decor, whether it's Christmas decor or coastal decor, lamps and vases, figurines, all sorts of things. And it's the kind of things that I relate to. So I really love the store.
Yeah, and so we'll let everybody know. Wendy is a member of the Be the App Mastermind program, and so we've been working together for a while. And we took her niche, which was kind of, stuff, and really defined it now. We're working to get her categories all such that it's by style. whatever decor. So there's country, there's rustic, there's seaside, there's, then there's the Art Deco and the Hollywood, all those things. So it's turned into a really fun project of taking that stuff you find and making it very specific to an audience and being able to market it. So, and
I think she's doing a great job.
She has. Yeah. She's been running with it. Yeah. Doing awesome, Wendy. So
yay, Wendy.
All right. So I am so hoping my computer is going to cooperate here so that we can actually play Why Won't That Sell? So a shockwave crashed. Oh. It's like reload. Yes, folks, this is live.
And if stuff wasn't going wrong, it wouldn't be live.
Can I just blame it on Mercury in retrograde? That seems to be the thing to do right now.
Yeah, you've been doing that for a while, though.
Have I?
You have.
Well, hasn't it been in retrograde? We'll just call it something new. All right, we got the first one pulled up. So this is where's my notes? This is Gail. Gail, are you in our chat? If you are, give us a shout out. So Gail has had this item listed. It's an Ernest Sohn mid-century modern ivory pitcher coffee pot, gold band with lid. And I figured this is great. Let's do a dinnerware item because that's one of your big fortes.
It's one of my niches.
So she says that she has had this listed over a year. She's tried it in different price formats. She's different prices, different formats, to auction and blah, 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 blah. So what do you think is going on here?
Well, it's a beautiful piece. Mm-hmm. I think we've just got to get the right eyes on it. So how do we do that? I don't know that I might play a little bit with the title. Mm-hmm. I don't like the mid-century modern where it is because I don't think that's the first thing somebody's going to type in unless they're looking to furnish a mid-century modern kitchen. I think you're going to get more eyes on it for somebody that's looking for a coffee pot.
Good point.
So
is this a well-known brand, this Ernest?
I don't think so. It's not one that I've heard of, but it could be. It's just not one that I've heard of.
I'm afraid to go do like a search and look at others because we may not get this back. So I would agree. If it's somebody may be looking for a vintage coffee pot is what I'm thinking.
And I'm thinking for something like a coffee pot, I'd put free shipping on it.
Oh,
I would roll that price in and put the shipping right in there because that's going to be fairly standard. It's going to be a little bit more if you're shipping across the country, but roll that price in. I'm willing to pay $59, $69, $79, $89 for a coffee pot or make an offer with free shipping.
Yeah, because I'm seeing almost, we got something going on here.
It's like $30 shipping?
$40, $38,
wow,
$95.
That's a lot.
That's going to scare customers away.
How big is the coffee pot? How tall?
Oh,
or how many cups?
See. It's large. It says large.
Large is very subjective.
Shipping size, 15 by 15 by 9, 64 ounces.
Oh, 64 ounces. It's a pretty big.
So it's pretty good. So that could be a selling point.
So large needs to be in there. So at least 64 ounces.
Okay, so I'm reading something in your description too, Gail. And by the way, I'm OCD. I totally get the centered text thing and why that's attractive to some of us. But I will tell you, majority of people, the eye reads left to right. You want to left center that text. Just that's what people want to see. So that's one little tip. Love that each thing is on its own little line. That's good stuff. But I noticed you say something in here that it's your understanding that this was made by the Hall Company. Now, I wouldn't just say it was my understanding. If I heard that, I'd go check it out, put in, Hall, and I really wish I could trust my computer to go do this search. Hall, Ernest Sohn.
Yes.
Go see if that's connected. Because then if it is, you definitely want that in your title because more people are searching for Hall pottery
than Ernest Sohn.
Than they are Ernest Sohn. So that could be how people are searching. Okay, I'm going to get brave. We may not get back to this. Let's just see. So, and depending how long this has been, now you say you've had it listed over here. I shouldn't talk and type at the same time, should I? Except when you're on a radio show and you have to keep talking. Depending how long it's been listed this time, I know it's over a year, but I don't know how many new listings that is. If this has been listed, say, over 4 or 5 months, 6 months, somewhere in there, I would end it and sell similar at this point. But let's just see, 145. And you guys know me. I like...
Look at those matching coffee cups.
Look at that. So we always search by highest first, because once I find highest, I don't care what somebody's willing to let it go for cheaper. So we've got some pretty high price stuff in Ernest Zone. Here, this is not the same one, but 3-piece coffee set, $199. So this tells me, the price range can be up there for this. Let's look at solds. 145. Oh, look. Here's a coffee pot. Now, it's not the same coffee pot. And I know a lot of people go, it's not the same coffee pot. But
I actually think hers is much more attractive.
I do, too. And so if I take this was $56 and let's say another $40, that's $96 somebody was willing to pay for this coffee pot.
$99 with free shipping would have probably been more attractive, or even $119 with best offer.
Right. So that's where I would go. I would go $99, $95 with best offer, free shipping, put it up there. Maybe it is not one of those things that's going to be a fast seller. See, this was done on an auction, this one here. Ignore, because who knows where it landed in search, in best match, and if it only got that opening bid, that's what it's going to sell for.
But again, it was almost $70 with the shipping.
All of these have let's do that, Gail. I'd say end. So let me see. Okay, everybody, collective crossing of fingers that I can get back to the listing. One more click, and there it is. Yeah. I like this. This is much more like mid-century looking. I mean, it's an attractive coffee pot. So I would definitely do that. And sell similar at $99 or even $89. You want to be a little more enticing? Do $89.99 with the free shipping. Because if somebody comes in, let's say, and offers you $60, right? But they're only one state over, that's a slam dunk. You're still going to take it because the shipping's going to be very, very little. You always want to build in that worst case scenario shipping into your free shipping. So, and hopefully a little tweaking of that title, a little looking for a different market, and that will get sold.
Yeah, I really like it, Gail. It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah. So then next we have, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're okay. We're good. We're good on time. We have Madeleine. I saw Madeleine in the chat over there. Oh, I just don't know what this computer's doing. Shockwave flash. You know what that is? Oh, see, look at it's eBay's evil ad choices ads are crashing. Well, good. We'll just leave those crashed. We don't need to see those. You do know, just a little aside here, that's why eBay is getting in so much trouble with Google. Is all of this non-relevant stuff they're stuffing on
the pages.
All the pages.
I don't want it on my page either.
None of us do. But that's the big beef between Google and eBay. So this is a large 12-inch EAPG, which stands for Early American Press Glass. It's a double pinwheel, hobstar, scallop, sawtooth, pedestal vase.
Seems like vase should be much earlier in the title, because that's what it actually is.
And I have some bad news about this piece.
Uh-oh.
I know. I hate giving bad news. These types of pieces just don't sell. They just don't sell.
Would this be something that would sell in a different kind of a venue, like an antique mall or something like that?
Yeah.
Or is it still not selling there?
It's the type of thing that somebody is going to use for a flower vase. They're going to use, it's not really in any decorating style right now. The clear pressed glass that mimics cut glass, there's so much of it on the market. Just so much of it on the market. It's a pretty piece, don't get me wrong, but $35 shipping, again, broken out. To make any money off of this piece, you have to raise that price up so much that it's just not going to make it. And I can show you. We'll go back over to this one because if we can.
And that just seems like so much for shipping for a 12-inch vase.
Yeah. I mean, you can try parcel, although parcel's not always cheaper anymore.
No, and sometimes UPS and FedEx aren't either.
Let me just pull up real quick and show you that unless it's something really, really unusual. Yeah, see, we're like more items related to. Really? Because your search is so messed up, you can't see that that's exactly what I'm asking for? Okay, eBay. But you see the ones selling kind of have something unusual about them, and then they're still just
They're still not bringing in prices
$9.99.
worth
They're just
your
not.
time.
I'm sorry.
What if you set it up with as a lot or with something else that makes it unique?
Yeah, so it's something, I mean, you might be able to maybe make it a flower arrangement. You know, if you want to play. But really, if think about your niche. Think about in the bigger picture, how does this fit in? And if you have a Savers nearby, load it up as a donation and work on getting your 30% discount for donating. You know, sometimes you just got to take those things back or yard sale it or something like that.
I do like the pictures, though. I can see the cut. I can see the design really clearly. So I think she did a great job with the pictures. I have terrible time taking pictures of glass, so I'm really appreciative of anyone that has mastered that.
She's taking it back to Goodwill.
Yay!
You know, sometimes that makes you more money in the long run than holding on to something and keep figuring out how to make it sell.
Yep, take your donation, get your discount.
I do it all the time. I have duds. You have duds?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah, we have duds.
I have a regular monthly pickup for my duds. Once a month, they come and take them away for me.
I don't know. Maybe I should come shop your duds.
There you go. But I'm saying, I've had them up for a couple of years usually by that point.
Yeah, but you know what? I got the booth. Totally different
Well,
market.
that's true.
Yeah, we should talk. We should talk. Might be a new system there. All right. So let's see. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, and then we're going to get to the good, the bad, and the utterly.
Ooh.
All right. This one is from Connie Talenda. Is Connie in our chat today? Anybody see Connie? Come out wherever you are. I really love this.
They're beautiful.
I don't know why this isn't selling.
You know what? This is one, though, that probably needs a mid-century modern in the title.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, who else is selling these? So she's got Hazel Atlas dogwood tumblers. So I'm going to go do a quick search for that.
Might be nice to have the how many tumblers in the title.
Oh, yeah. Dogwood. It says dogwood, right?
Yes.
You know what? And we'll go back to, is glass in the title?
Nope.
Glasses.
Glasses.
Yes.
Drinking.
Okay, tumblers. Do the millennials know what tumblers are?
They do, when you think about the thermoplastic tumblers you get at Starbucks. They don't know drinking glasses or tumblers.
They don't associate it with drinking glass. I mean,
these are glasses.
I hate getting older. Feel so irrelevant with some of this stuff. Yeah. Look it doesn't like my search again, but that's okay. We'll go with it. So let's see if we can find. Now, this is a very specific pattern that for some reason eBay is kind of giving me some crap on. But look, these things are not selling very well. What's up with that? They're so cute.
What kind of a category is it in, too? Is it in barware or is it in kitchen?
Oh, we will go back and look at that. Let me just...
Yes.
Yeah, so these are things that this is what people are buying right here. That's why I pull up just the sold listings, just to get an idea of what... sorry, I'm not trying to make you guys dizzy, just watching the clock here. That's what I do. I power skim here because, that's my rule. Don't spend more than 5 minutes on research.
Yeah, my rule's 3.
3. Woo. I see I'm generous, you guys. I'm generous. Yeah. Okay, so this is really cute. We know that. It's got eye appeal. So what you need to do is figure out who's going to buy this. Who's going to relate to this? This is going to be one of those brings back some warm, fuzzy memories from a party they went to in the 50s.
Yeah, this is someone that's going to be setting up a mid-century modern bar, wanting a madman style host a cocktail party of some sort like that, or having a backyard party that is going to be in that retro.
So our chat is chiming in that they're vintage, definitely. So that's the good word to use. So, and that's in there. So we got vintage, hazel atlas, dogwood. That's a really important sentence because that really, for that person that really knows what it is, you got it. I think what's missing here, though, is glass or glasses set.
I agree.
Yeah, and set.
Set. Important.
I think set's really
important. And even
important.
set of 8 or
yeah, because I think it is. Oh, and you might want to get a picture at a little bit of a different angle that actually shows
that
it's a set of 8.
Because you don't see that. It looks like there's 4.
Yeah, that could do it. That could do it. So, okay, so I didn't see Connie in the chat. So you guys need to go over to the Danny App Facebook group and go let her know what we said. So
and
she
what
can get
category
this
is that in?
She put it in a really good category. It's in pottery and glassware, 40s, 50s, 60s, hazel atlas.
Yep, that'll do it.
It's there. So, yeah, it's just got to find the right person looking for it at the right time. And now, another thing I noticed on this listing, it doesn't have the PayPal credit thing where they can break out the payment. So you might play with the pricing to bump it up enough that it comes out to, $10 a month for 6 months for somebody or something.
Did it have free shipping on it, Danny?
It does. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we have free shipping. So she's got
that.
Because
the worst that can happen is they make you an offer back down to where you started.
Exactly. And these are super cute. These should sell.
Absolutely.
They're
I
super
love
cute.
those.
So getting a few more words into, and we might have a clue as to why it's not selling too. You're seeing the searching I'm doing.
And it's not showing up.
And yeah, so let me go back to that real quick. Now these are sold. So we uncheck that. Let's go look at what's currently listed. Hers are there. Hers are there.
Oh, and I like hers much better than the black one.
There's so much cuter. Yes, and there's more of them. So there's not a lot of them. So you should sell. Get glass and set, and that there's 8 of them in there, and I think you'll see a different result. All right. Okay, we got some good stuff to talk about. And I'm so glad you're going to stay on here with me, and we're going to talk about this stuff. And I think we missed a commercial somewhere, but that's okay. Let's just keep talking.
You sure?
Yeah, let's just keep talking. So I love pulling up some of these crazy, and some of them, like, I get, so yeah, I'm like not running the show completely myself. I have to, let my director know what's coming up. So I have to prepare this stuff ahead of time. And sometimes stuff just comes in at the last minute. It's like, oh, can I squeeze that in? So I just got this story yesterday. Anybody read the updated user agreements for eBay and PayPal?
Not in its entirety. It's long.
Yeah, well, it's always like that small print that you just go, yeah, whatever. I mean,
it's not like we can do anything about it.
Exactly.
If we don't sign it and click that little box, suddenly we can't sell. We can't use PayPal. So we click it and just cross our fingers and hope for the best.
So just so you guys are aware of what you have agreed to as you check off, I agree to the new user agreement. This should be a rant. I'm telling you, this should be a rant, but we'll just keep it a calm conversation. Some genius at eBay said, you know what? We need to make sure they're agreeing that we can just robocall them and do spammy telemarketing.
Over and over and over again.
Who is working there that is coming up with this stuff? Oh my gosh.
They wouldn't let us do that to our customers.
The 80s called. They want their marketing back. Really? Oh.
But you know what, Danny? This is one of those areas where you're the owner of your business and you've got to keep your focus and don't answer the phone.
Yeah, I know. So we've got the caller ID, beautiful thing. Did you know on your cell phones, if you got, well, a Droid you can anyway, like my phone you can block calls. I mean, not just block, but you can send it like right away. You never even see it ring. I've got a couple of those. I just can't get rid of them.
And did you know that in the user agreement, it's not just the phone number that you have on file with eBay and PayPal. If you've ever called them from another number. So if I was at my mom's house and used her phone, they can now, I just gave them permission to use that number too to call me. and to do these robocalls. And if I ever called it on my cell phone because I wasn't getting through on the regular line,
Yep.
they can call me at that too. And there is absolutely zero process for removing myself from any of those calls.
Yeah. Oh, and it's PayPal too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to be two companies, so we're going to get double teamed.
Yeah. So, and Bob in the chat is making a good point that robocalling is illegal in Florida, and actually New York is throwing a fit over this too.
That would be nice.
So this isn't a done deal yet, because I think the attorneys are coming out going, no.
Yeah, there has. I thought that this telemarketing rules and all that was put into place after the 80s was supposed to give us a way to opt out of things like that. My credit card companies, my bank, they drive me nuts with all the calls.
Yeah.
And they'll just pursue me like crazy, wanting me to remortgage my house. And I'll go, I got a 2% mortgage. If you can go below that, keep calling me. Otherwise, leave me alone.
It's crazy. And you know what? The craziest thing about it is it's stupid marketing.
Yeah, it's not relationship marketing, and that's what it's all about today. It's not how we talk to our customers. And I don't know about you, but when they call me, it's usually a month after whatever they're talking to me about was relevant or first came out. It's like they finally got around to me. Yeah. Well, yeah, I've been chewing on this for a month. I don't need to talk to you about it.
Yeah. And we talked about this last week. The communication in this humongous corporation, right hand doesn't know what left hand's doing. So you might get this robocall and they'll give you some other number or something to call, and you're going to get somebody who goes, huh?
Well, and you know what really ticks me off when I get these calls from eBay and PayPal? It's always a very articulate American person talking to me. But when I need help, I got somebody I can't understand from another country who's just reading to me from a script.
Yeah. And you feel bad for them because they're trying to do their job. They're trying to help, but they
don't know.
They're clueless.
And so take these people that can speak and put them on customer service and let them solve my problems. Don't give me more.
So here's my call out. Devin Wenning, if you watch my show, which I really hope you do, can we have some email support? Can we just send an email for silly little stuff that needs to be solved? I'm just saying. Why does it always have to be a phone call?
Because they want you waiting on the line, listening
to how great eBay is.
Yes. Well, you just get madder and madder.
Now, and don't get me wrong, you guys, I love selling on eBay. I do. I love that it's my business, my brand, my marketing, my customers. But I hate having to deal with some of the idiotic things going on with the company.
And don't get me wrong, I've had some great customer service experiences, but I've had some really bad ones too.
Yep. And the time, you're probably like me. You don't want to waste your 45 minutes of time on a phone call that could have been done in an email.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
So I haven't read the whole agreement, so who knows what else is hiding in there, but I do know that's one of the big things.
Lisa's saying, and they're getting used to being sued lately. Yeah, it's, you've become a big corporation when you just have lawyers on staff, to handle all that stuff. But what do you do? Yes, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens with it blew my mind when I saw this. Just blew my mind. So we'll see. This is why you guys have a distinct advantage over big, large corporations that are selling and marketing, because they can't give that personal touch. They won't. But there's so many pieces to corporation that they can't. It's like turning the Titanic, it takes time, and you guys are in the little dinghy that can go and shift and change and do what you need to do for your customers. So
right, and this is why we're on social media, why we're doing store newsletters, why we're not just selling to our people. And that's what eBay and PayPal, I think, are going to do to us with these robocalls. Is they want us to buy this or opt into that, or have we tried the global shipping, or have we done this product that they offer? They're not setting up a relationship with me. They're selling to me, and that's what we don't want to do to our customers.
Nope. Nope.
We want them to feel like they're talking to us one-on-one.
Yeah, well, I still have hope. I tell you, I've met Devin. I've talked to him in great length. When he first joined the company, and then the year after that, we've met at several occasions, and I don't think this is what he wants to see for the future. So hopefully, when he gets his hands really into it,
it'll be exciting to see what does come down the pike.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that there'll be major changes in the fall.
Because he still has to answer,
But maybe after he's got 6 months under his belt and can make has a little bit more time to turn the Titanic, that some bigger changes will come down the road.
It can only get better. So another little thing eBay's in trouble for right now is they did a Father's Day marketing campaign, and they got beat up on Twitter really, really bad because the campaign was something like, your father called, he approved these deals.
Yeah, not in the best taste if you stop and think about it. That, for me, my dad passed away 10 years ago, so I don't think my dad called.
Which was what people were saying. They were offended. They were hurt.
But you know what? eBay, you screwed up. It was horrible, tacky taste. But get over it. It's not the end of the world.
Well, and that was going to be my point. It's like, okay, people, it's a big corporation. They're doing a marketing campaign. It's not personal. They don't know you and your dad, and it.
They thought it was a cute little catchphrase.
Yeah,
and you know what? It wasn't.
They learned. They won't use that one again.
It works for whoever's dad's around and thought they were great deals, but who knows?
Well, it was a play on that. Your husband called and said you can buy anything, and you got, you see that. So that somebody thought they were being cute and funny and marketing,
and just missed the mark terribly.
Who is it? Who is running marketing over there these days? My goodness. I'd apply for a job, but I don't want to work for somebody.
Maybe they need to take that marketing class you're going to be offering, Danny.
I'm telling you. These are just basic. Like, you got to think about it. You got to think about who your customer is. And I don't think eBay's getting that.
I don't think they know who it is because they need to curry to the small sellers. They're worrying about the big box sellers, and they haven't figured out what their message is. They're trying to be Amazon.
This was out to the buyers, though.
I know.
This was out to the buyers. It's like, how about make your dad feel special? Something related around that. Because that's what people who still are doing things for Father's Day are going to a site such as eBay to do when they're looking for a gift. You want to make dad feel special. I don't think anybody can disagree with that, right?
No, that would have been so much smarter.
That's what Father's Day is about. Make dad feel special, not about getting a good deal.
No. And you know what? If you're wanting to, sure, you want to get a good deal on the gift you're given. You want to pay as little as possible for a big bang. But you don't want dad to know about it or recommend it.
Yeah, dad's not going to okay the deal.
No. Spend $20 on me, spend $300 on me. I think dad wants $300.
Yeah, oh my goodness. It's funny how I watch the chat, we'll say, but there was a big discussion about the weather. Now there's discussions about dads and yeah, I saw my dad when I was 20 and haven't talked to him since.
Ooh.
His loss.
Absolutely. But he certainly did recommend these deals for you.
He did not recommend these deals, nor would he probably. Because I'd say, Dad, give me a loan. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Warren Buffett. Did you bid?
No.
You didn't bid?
I didn't bid. It was already way above my pay grade.
So, this is not even up to date here. I know it went for more than this.
It went to, I think, $2.3 million.
$2.3 million. So, but, this is interesting. This is the 16th year they have done this auction. Yeah, here it is.
It's amazing that people are still willing to pay that kind of money to speak to someone.
Yeah.
Especially as my understanding is he'll talk to you about anything you'd like to talk about except what he's investing in.
Mm-hmm. Which, hello.
I don't know. If I have $2.3 million, I probably don't need his investing advice, although it would help.
But here's what I want to say to you. So the guy, from what I understand, who ended up winning this is already a millionaire, okay? But here's the key. And I mean, this goes no matter what level of business you're at. Look for people who are more advanced in what they're doing and where you want to go and where you want to be. Now, I'm not sure that I would get much out of Warren Buffett because he's a little bit off in a different direction from where I ever want to go. But I do talk to millionaires. I absolutely make sure that I make connections with people. I am not afraid to like step up and say, can I buy you lunch? That's why we had Joe Kamikow at the More Fun, Bigger Profits event.
And he was very interesting.
Wasn't he?
He was very much so.
But so I get whoever bought this thinks that by spending $2.3 million, there's going to be ROI in that. And I am sure there will be.
I'm sure there will be too.
Yeah.
Buffett could teach you about all sorts of things about your business, about your life, and about your money without telling you invest in this, invest in that. It's getting those like-minded people, those people that are striving past where you are.
Right. Because if he tells you the reasons behind why he invests in certain companies and does certain things, that's what you want to know. You don't want somebody to spoon feed you answers to things and tell you what to do in your business. You want the ability to reason those things and be able to do it then your own way.
It's the old adage, give a man a fish, you feed him. Teach a man to fish, he can eat every day.
Every day. That's right. That's right.
I will tell you, if I had $2.3 million, I'd probably be buying inventory from the suite on my cruise as I was traveling around the world. I would probably not be talking to Warren Buffett. He's not where I want to go.
I'm Warren. I'm sorry, but I would be bored out of my mind. I'm just saying. Yeah. That's okay though, because there's different people for different people. But I commend him. He's done this every year for 16 years, and it's all for charity. So there's another thing. Whoever this was,
they're going to get that
tax write-off.
Exactly,
total tax write-off.
Plus, and they get to bring 6 or 7 of their friends to do it too. So you're going to make big brownie points with your buddies.
Right.
Maybe you're all chipping in a share.
They probably all went in together. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So did anybody bid? I'm just looking in the chat. Did anybody bid? So see, now next year you can have some fun and say you did bid on it. Start, early because it's going to go way past.
What was the opening bid, I wonder?
Oh, good question.
Could I have even sustained the opening bid? Did he start it at a 99-cent auction like eBay recommends?
25,000.
Oh.
25,000.
Yeah, so no.
You could have jumped in easy.
Maybe if we got 7 of our friends together.
Yeah, right? It's not going to end at 25,000. And oh my gosh, if it does, then you sell it to somebody else for $1 million.
For $2.3 million.
Yeah, piece of cake. Oh, look, they all bid. Look at that over in the chat. They all bid. I love it.
I'm really sorry you all missed out.
Yeah, all good.
I would have been your friend and gone with you.
Oh, yeah, totally. That would have made it worth going to.
Yes.
Yeah. Conversation with you, but we can do lunch on Friday.
Oh, I'm busy Friday. It'll have to be different.
Oh, okay. Next week.
I'm
just saying. All right. So let's squeeze in one more because I've had a lot of people asking me about this eBay valet thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you said that with a face. Oh, do tell.
Well, they're just doing the high value clothing and accessories, right? In the eBay valet. And isn't that an area that we all have trouble with because of Vero and because how closely they monitor our listings? And so how much are we going to have to provide to eBay for them to guarantee its authenticity to buyers? And are they going to hold themselves to the same standards they hold us to?
I don't know. The clothing thing is intriguing to me because number one, I hate listing clothing.
Oh God, I
hate it.
I don't list clothing,
but I can shop for it all day long. I love to buy clothes. You should see my closet. That's why I need a bigger house because I need a bigger closet. I love to buy clothes, but list them not so much. But oh my gosh, I mean, there's people who spend big money on clothing, so I would love to test this, and I probably will, you guys. I'm going to send some stuff in. I'm going to try this out. So, because before they just said it was electronics, they say antiques and collectibles, but it's nothing breakable. So what's the point?
Yeah, there might be some Baribo craft, and that's about it.
High-end kitchen appliances, sporting goods, musical instruments. None of that really interests. I can sell all that stuff myself, but the clothing intrigues me. I'm going to test this, and I'll let you guys know. If they pull this off and it works, I mean, it's a great avenue to just get another stream of income. If you find that stuff and it's completely outside of your niche, why not?
Well, it would certainly, like, for example, the fur coat you had. Something high-end like that.
Oh, yeah, I should send in my fur coat.
Seems like a really good deal. But I'm just concerned, are they going to give themselves preference? Are they going to hold themselves to the same standards? Or what if they decide what I've sent them is a fake? Will they destroy it or send it back to me?
See, and I think there's a contract. I think that that'll all be worked out. But
how is it going to come up in the best match? Is eBay Valet going to get
I'm sure they're going to get a boost.
And so if I'm trying to list my own stuff, it's going to go down?
Probably.
Yeah. So, I'd like to see how it's going to work out. I'm going to remain skeptical until then.
We'll revisit it. All right. It is time for viewer mail. And hey, guys, I got this nifty little thing going. Send me in some mail. And you can not only get a little feature for your store if you send something in, but you're going to be put in a drawing to win right this month. It is this wonderful book from Dennis Snow, Lessons from the Mouse. This is all the secrets and tips that built the phenomenal Disney World brand. He's a fascinating speaker. And the best part of it is it's autographed.
Lovely.
And I'll provide the picture that I took with him when he was autographing it for the provenance. It's the real deal. So everybody who sends in, it can be a question, it can be a comment, it can be a critique, it can be whatever you want, to niche to profit at vegasvideonetwork.com. All right. And we've got, this came in actually last week. We just didn't have time to get to it. So Beth, let's see. She says, feel free to summarize. I might. For the past 13 years of eBaying until November 2014, I've always run listings that were 7 days. Some fixed price, some auctions, always 7 days. I'm currently using 30 days listings and good till canceled with best offer. I sell women's clothing. Since November 2014, my sales have been almost cut in half. So basically, she's asking about, she's become more niched, has a good-looking store, and she does. I've seen her store. She's on Pinterest, Facebook, everything. So what should she do with her 7-day fixed-price listing policy? I want to know what you think about that.
Well, my first thought is how many listings you have. If you have 100 and they're easy to manage, to continue to list them at 7 days, you do get that bump in search for ending soonest.
Yeah.
But if you have more than that, you're just wasting your time relisting, changing the type, changing the duration. Good till cancel. I have 2,600 listings. I could not manage them without good till cancel.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to say to it. Real short, sweet, to the point. What is your business policy? Are you chasing the sale with going with 7-day and best match and all that and running yourself crazy with that? Get that stuff up. Google's not going to index you in 7 days. Guarantee it. Nobody searching on Google's going to find you. So good till canceled. That's my way. Deal with it. Put it in clearance. If it doesn't sell in 6 months, whatever. But the 7-day, not a good way.
Way too much work.
Yeah. Okay. We got like 30 seconds to wrap this up. I want to thank you for being on. And I want to ask you guys to go check us out over on iTunes, because we are now in the new and newsworthy over on iTunes. Would love for you guys to go over there, give us a review, because there could be some Danny dollars in it.
I recognize those.
Yeah. So, we're very excited to be over there. So, and you can find us on iTunes, YouTube, Roku, whatever that thing is. Roku, Stitcher, TuneIn, the Vegas Video Network. The show is everywhere, you guys. It's so fun. It's so awesome. Spread the word. If you see somebody who didn't make it to the chat, come tell them they got to be here next week. Make them feel bad that they weren't. Guilt always works. But really, thank you guys for being here, for taking time out of your day. We will be doing another show next week with, I don't know, I am going to be a surprise guest. I haven't decided yet.
Thanks for having me today.
Well, thank you for being here.
Give me a chance to talk about Camp Clutter Be Gone.
Camp Clutter Be Gone.
And hopefully I'll see everybody in July on the camp bus.
There we go. Now with that, guys, go be profitable and make it fun. See you next week.